it up already with
Oh
that?
yeah, it was fun. You know, in practice we always go at each other, so it was really interesting to have a chance to battle against each other and show each other what we can do.
It looked like y'all were having a little bit of fun in the first half, and then the second half maybe a little bit more serious. There was a few harder dunks on each other, a little bit, maybe some harder fouls.
In the beginning, you know, we've had a long day, so in the beginning we had a lot of we kind of used like the last bit of our energy, and then after we kind of like had to settle in and really use our last bit to go at each other.
Workouts, so workouts and stuff today. Is that why you said a long day?
Practice, workout. Just came from a workout before I got here, so.
So not much stretching required today, right? Just
I stretch. I always stretch.
Looked like you got a lot of your points off offensive rebounds. Can you just talk about that part of your game?
I haven't been playing basketball that long, so my offensive game isn't really there 100% yet. So I usually try to get most of my points off of battling for offensive boards. I like to think of myself as the person who wants the ball most when the shots coming off the back, off the rim. So I always try to go after those, and that's why I like to get most of my points.
How much have you improved with your offensive game over the last couple of years?
A lot. I attended Orangeville Prep in Canada, and they really developed me. They took me in. At that point, I'd only been playing basketball for 5 months, and they took a chance with me, brought me in, and they really nourished me, brought my game along. So it's come a long way from where I used to be.
What's been the biggest adjustment moving from Canada to Knoxville, Tennessee?
The heat. Canada's cold, man. It's hot here, but. Well, I'd say the biggest adjustment is just basketball-wise, the on-court, everything's faster in university. Everything's faster, a lot more physical, so that's a big adjustment for me.
Do you like heat?
No.
What's the temperature back home right now?
I don't know. It's Celsius, so I'd have to make that calculation for you.
So it might be 100 here on Thursday. So how many 100-degree days do you get in Canada?
Zero.
Saw you pull up for a three-pointer here and there. Is that something? You see a lot of 6'10" guys shooting threes. Are you comfortable from behind the arc?
I'm pretty comfortable. I'm no Kevin Durant, but I'm pretty comfortable. I'm working on that. I have a good percentage from there, so I like to take a couple of games just to get the feel.
And a couple put-back dunks tonight. You pride yourself on timing shots off the rim?
Yeah, I really, like I said, I pride myself on being the one who wants the ball off the offensive glass the most, so I should try to go in there.
What did you learn about Ray playing against him like that in that setting tonight?
He's very physical. He's a big guy. He made me realize I got to get into the weight room a bit more and build some mass.
You said you haven't been playing that long. Do you find the game of basketball to come to you naturally, or is it something you have to really work at?
I've always been a pretty quick learner with things, so I tend to pick things up quick. So I've had a lot of good coaches over the last 2.5 years that I've been playing. So, yeah.
Has the adjustment been easier to defend and rebound as opposed to becoming an offensive guy?
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to learn that, and my quickness is kind of there, so it's easier to do that than to learn offensive. But I'm working on that too.
What's the adjustment been like to just the coaching you get at this level? What's the adjustment been just to the coaching you get at this level, like the off-season workouts?
It's a lot more serious. It's a lot more like you have to be a lot more focused in practice, and that's pretty much it.
You've not been here long, but can you already see an impact that make a difference?
Yes, a big impact so far.
You seem to have a lot of stamina. How much did the soccer background help with the stamina?
A lot. I played soccer for about 4 years, and I think that constant running and change of direction really helped me as I developed, and it kind of helped, almost genetic sort of thing. It kind of helped me as I grew to be more.
What age were you playing soccer?
From around age 6 to 10, somewhere around there.
With so much basketball in your family, what took you so long? Was anybody pressuring you to get
No,
into the
my
game?
dad actually. My mom always asked my dad, saying, "Why aren't you making him play? Why aren't you making him play?" My dad said he didn't want to force me. He didn't want it to be a chore. He wanted it to be something that I loved. So he waited. He told me that when I turned a certain age, I was going to like it. And then eventually, it was taking too long, and he told me I wasn't using my height or my athleticism. So he just put me into a training camp.
So do you still have that kind of fresh love for the game?
Yeah, I love it now. I'm happy that my dad put me into it.
So you talked about the importance of adding weight in the weight room this summer. What are you at right now, weight-wise, and what are you trying to get to?
Right now, I've gained a lot of weight since I've been here. Right now, I'm at about 205, and I'm trying to get to 235. So.
Do you think Coach Barnes would give you the green light to shoot a three?
I'd have to prove to him that I can shoot it. I'd have to prove to him. I have to earn the respect first before I can start shooting those.
Can you earn that respect?
I think I can earn that respect, definitely.
You mentioned needing to get bigger and stronger and all that. Do you have to be smarter in the meantime? I mean, do you just have to kind of know when to go and know when to time and everything?
Right now, I got to use the skills that I do have, my speed and my quickness, in order to kind of counter the strength that I'm lacking. So until I get that, I got to use the things I have in order to get me by.
And Kyle, is there a balance between the the weight room and your diet when you're looking to add that weight? I mean, what do you? I mean, are you changing how you eat as well?
I'm eating every. There's not a time I don't think I'm eating right now. I'm
You
always
have
eating.
like a plan, like a
No,
calorie?
not a specific plan.
But you just know you need to eat.
Now, in terms of, you talk about your offensive game development. Where's your defensive game? I mean, it looks like with your length and everything, it looks like you're maybe more advanced on that side.
Yeah, with my length, I think I'm more advanced. My ability to change directions, but I think I'd like to be able to guard 1 through 5 a little bit better. There's some guards that I've had a hard time guarding since I've been here. So I'd really like to work on my abilities to be able to guard 1 through 5 a little bit more.
Everybody good?